Hello and welcome to Division 1 Match Day 7 of Simulation Soccer League action. I am Val. I am joined by
TVC.
And as we reach the halfway point of the D1 season officially, we got some tasty matchups on deck for you. Any in particular you're looking forward to?
Yes. So I'm looking forward to local rivalry. Sorry, CF Catalunya taking on Cairo City. Franco Torres taking on Budget Boost. That's always a fun match to watch. And Athênai versus Sao Paulo is a really good mid-table clash that has some big season implications for both sides.
That we do, but we are getting started with Hollywood versus Inter London. These two
Indeed.
teams did meet in the cup. Hollywood won that game by a pretty decisive margin. Hollywood coming off a 6-1 win in their last match day. They are top of the table, 16 points plus 17 goal difference. They have been insane this season.
Absolutely
London third.
lethal. They look good to repeat as champions. However, CF Catalunya only a point behind, so any sort of slip up from Hollywood's going to give them an opportunity.
Yep. As London, who are third, 10 points plus 4 goal difference, lost their last game 1-0 to Cairo. They're coming forward with Donnarumma. Oh, it's a sloppy touch. And here comes Leon Kwai. Against Millar. Kwai into the middle. That one's deflected. And into the waiting hands of Tony Yeboah.
Really kind of a broken play there.
Millar. Back to Ruma. Now back for Millar. Hollywood just with an insane amount of pressure at the midfield line. Ruma finds Muffin. Now Jerry. Muffin. Deflected out for a corner.
Waiting a little too long there, and Scott Sterling was able to close the distance. Gets a finger to it, and will push that over.
And that corner is going to come to nothing unless London can recycle this. Which they don't. Jerry was offside.
You mentioned that midfield block there. Hollywood coming out in a 4-2-3-1 asymmetric with those four midfielders.
And London in their traditional diamond. There's a ball in and a goal from the Golden Boot leader, Tiki Taka.
16th goal of the year for the Polish striker as he tucks that into the bottom left-hand side. Yeboah left watching.
Yeah, it comes from that ball in from Possible. And Taka just sneaks outside the shoulder of dives in a lot. And Hollywood have the lead as we're going to get another replay here. Yeah, he is onside, I believe, kept on by Dimitrov on that near side. Dimitrov making his debut, the Bulgarian left back.
Yeah, a rookie recently joining Inter London, taking the spot of Pasta the Turtle.
Yep, talk about a baptism by fire going up against Hollywood in the first game.
As a defensive player, no less.
Here's Possible. Cross. And that one is going to be into the waiting hands of Yeboah. Girk sending that long, looking for Jerry. It's instead claimed by Possible. Possible with plenty of room. Sending it switch field. Kwai. Taka's in. This is Taka. He's got a second.
Second in 15 minutes for Tiki Taka, and Hollywood are out to a storming start.
Yep, and once again, the thing with Hollywood is you never know which of those three of Taka, Ricky Bobby, and Leon Kwai is going to kill you on a given day. Today it looks like it's going to be Taka.
Leon Kwai on the assist there, though.
True. Former London player. Former half the league player, really.
No, only 3 teams, I believe. I think there are a couple players who are more traveled than they are, but I don't think many are still active.
Listen, counting is not a thing I'm good at.
This is true. I subscribe to your school of counting, though.
Hollywood playing with the ball at the back. Possible. Against McGurk. Sending it long. Dives in a lot's going to clear that, but Clements is going to have a sloppy touch. Lone Kwai. And that's going to be saved at the near post by Yeboah. Yeboah having a busy day.
They're really favoring that left-hand side, and to their credit, it's worked out for them a couple of times so far. But Tiki Taka just with the better finish, able to put it away in the right places. You see how hard it is there as Liang Kai kind of shoots that out wide.
Ooh, dangerous clear there. Still with Hollywood. Stanza. Calvatori. Yore intercepts. Can London get a break? No. Free kick. Kwai back post, and it's headed high. I believe that was Costanza at the back post. And now London have a corner. Scud Muffin to take. And someone's hauled down. It's a penalty. Penalty to London. And a golden chance to get back in this one.
Tata Yore, the midfielder there, pushed by the defender in Hollywood.
Clements makes no mistake. It's 2-1. Do we have a game here at Boris Johnson's party? No.
8th goal of the season for the American forward. He'll be happy with that one, putting exactly where he wants. And Sterling got the right direction, just not the right push off the ground.
Yep, just a calm, simple penalty. We'll see if that's a way back into this one for London, who have struggled to get into this one.
I was going to say, if a penalty counts or a shot on target, that was London's first and only this half.
You take them however you can get them. Here is a ball sent long, Bobby, and Taka hits the bar. Still
Very
with
nearly
Hollywood.
had his third on the short side there.
Then we have a corner. No, yeah, corner. Gerard will take. Millar has none of it. And we are here at halftime. Hollywood 2-0 in front. You have to say they deserve to be in front. But London get the penalty, and who knows, maybe they can come back in the second half.
A really strong showing from Hollywood there. Consistent threat throughout the first half there. You see 2 XG, 2 goals. They're where they're supposed to be, and we saw that missed chance from Tiki Taka earlier. Kind of makes up for that wonder goal we saw at the 15, 16 minute mark, right? So about even.
Yeah. Is there a way? I mean, obviously, this is a Hollywood team that is really showing their title credentials. Obviously, they are sort of the front runners. They won it last season, and they are putting together a pretty complete performance. Is there a way back into this for London?
Yeah, they only are 1 goal down. If they can hold on to that, then they only need 1, right? And we saw from Tiki Taka earlier, wonder goals are a beautiful thing, and Clements is capable of that as well. Or another penalty. A goal is a goal.
Yep, penalty merchants SMH. As we kick off the second half, no changes.
Yeah, no subs from either team, so we're going to see the starting 11 finish it out.
Donnarumma for Dimitrov. Loose touch intercepted by Bobby, and that's that. Corner for Hollywood, taken by Gerard. To the back post, that's headed away by Clements. Rashford's back on it for Bobby. Jarrow. Calvatori. Kwai. Just beats fell on the floor, and it's a save at the near post by Yeboah. And a very risky challenge by dives in a lot.
Yeah, that was almost going out and dives in a lot. Make sure that it would have stayed in or been a pen. Luckily, makes the tackle there cleanly.
I mean, they don't call him dives in a lot for nothing. Here comes Hollywood. Putanesca. Possible against Millar. Rashford. Bobby. And that is offside.
Yeah, skimmed the bar yet again, though. Hollywood really showing no respect for Inner London's equipment.
SMH sending a bill after the game. Costanza. Calvatori back to Sterling. And played out wide for Gerard. Elson one long for Kwai against the floor. Back to Gerard. Calvatori. Almost feels like London are playing man-to-man defense right now.
You definitely see the
Calvatori.
press there from Inner London.
Oh, what a ball! And that's a good save by Yeboah. Flag did stay down.
I now understand why Hollywood are shooting to the left side of Yeboah. It's because he's got the right lockdown.
Can they recycle it? Clemens going in with 2 feet. There's a flick on, and that's going to be offside. Yeboah taking this.
As Inner London have been okay on the press, Hollywood have been much better. They've been really good on the press, able to dispossess Inner London in all areas of the
this
pitch.
is nice. Into the box. Laid back. And that'll be cleared. Kwai. Snuffed out there. Hollywood are just pouring on the pressure here in this second half.
Yeah, 60 minutes now, though no goals so far. Looks like
bend don't
Kai's
break,
taking
but
a bit of a knock.
Need the goal. Bobby against McGurk. Back to Calvatori. Rashford.
Ooh.
Almost a brilliant goal from Kwai. He is denied by the goalpost.
God, I love watching the Unkai play. Just every time he touches the ball, you know something magical is going to happen. I know I've said that before.
Yep, great at both playmaking and finishing. And here's a
He's
chance
got
for
to be
Taka.
offside.
The
He's
flag
offside.
is very up. Yeah, offside.
He's very offside.
So offside, we found him in France. Oh,
And
Kwai's
there
injured.
it is. Liang Kai is injured. Luckily for me, this Tunisia sub, Hunter Jones, coming into the match because there are no other players.
Yep. See if that makes any sort of drastic change.
Only 7 and a bit minutes left in the match now.
Yep. London running out of time. Yeboah. Sending this way long. Muffin. Shot blocked. And that one's going to be headed away.
It's a clean takeaway from McGurk there. Haven't seen too much of him this match. Time ticking away. Are we going to get one last chance?
Don't think we will. I think this will be the game. Clements. Jerry. DeFleur. To the byline. Dispossessed by Gerard. And here come Hollywood. Rashford against McGurk. Too close to Yeboah. And that is full-time Hollywood, the current leaders with a well-deserved 2-1 win.
Yeah, no, that looked like a classic Hollywood win. Only less goals. I think they scored less than their average today, or I think they averaged close to 2.6 goals a match. So pretty on par. 2.79 XG means it was a pretty good day in the office for them.
Yeah, based on XG, these two teams were basically around where you'd expect them to be on that.
Yeah, it looks like only a rough day in the midfield for Hollywood, which does explain it. Normally a lot of attack coming out of that midfield for them, and today not so much. So missing a couple goals from there would explain it.
Yep, and Tiki Taka, the first in Division 1 to 10 league goals this season with his brace today.
And the 6th in the cup, he's looking to be very, very well on for the Golden Boot.
Yep. K. Clement's now tied for second with Ricky Bobby on 7. As we get into our next game, Catalunya versus Cairo. This is one you really were looking forward to.
It is the battle of the rivals, some of the more original rivals to our league. Franco Torres up top there, taking the kickoff, and Busquets, you see him marking Torres there. It'll be fun to watch these two battle it out today.
Yep, and we'll see if Catalunya have a response for the Hollywood victory. Of course, they entered today just 1 point back, plus 7 goal difference, though, so had a bit of a disadvantage there. Cairo are 5th, 7 points, 0 goal difference. Got a traffic jam at the top of the box. Crosses in, and that one will be saved by the Heretic. Pretty
So
routine in the end.
Immediately, fireworks from Catalunya. Look to see a lot of this match.
Irvinen. Lemijid couldn't win it back from him. Okamoto's shot there was blocked, and this one's going to be cleared by Lemijid. Juliuson. Oh, picked pocket from Torres. And that shot is going to be blocked. An ambitious look from Staines. Jeeves is going to play this out to Torres, and the flag is up.
What a pass by Torres to find Staines, though. Staines taking the unfortunate shot, but still, really, really long pass. Not something you see from a forward too often.
Budget Busquets plays this out wide. Yarvinen at the edge of the box plays it back. Okamoto. There's a lot of traffic in there, and the shot was blocked. And now here come Cairo. Noodle. Past Vins. Still on it, Noodle. It's still Noodle. And that one's intercepted. Pretty anticlimactic. Oh, bit of a broken play there. Staines shoots again, blocked again, and out for a throw. Bit of a broken play there.
Scrappy. I like it. Of course, that's more of Cairo's play style. They're playing in their 4-3-3, while Catalunya playing in a 4-3-3 as well. Catalunya's 4-3-3 is a little more aggressive.
That header is not really much of a threat for Gunnarsson.
Yeah, really the first opportunity on target there for Catalunya. Sorry, not Catalunya, Cairo.
Arasov sending it long. Torres is on it. Torres! Saved by Gunnarsson. And Fist is going to get on. What is going on back there? Seems like there was a miscommunication at the back. Fist was on that ball for a pretty significant amount of time.
Yeah, no, I'd be a little bit worried if I were CF Catalunya's coach. The defensive line looked a little shaky right now. Disorganized.
Jeez. Noodle. And the flag is up.
Yeah, really kind of lucky there. Though I will say that was still a great tackle.
Bunch of Busquets, Vins. It's pinging around the box. It's eventually going to be cleared by Pierre Oud. Fist is coming back on this. He'll play it to Vins. Anavier against Jeeves. Maple. Anavier, shot blocked. Kemoyatu. Catalunya on the edge of the box. Can they find the breakthrough? Kemoyatu against Snooks. Nothing going there.
Yeah, both teams about equal, though Cairo holding just a little more possession as we pass the 30-minute mark.
Järvinen against Staines. Still Järvinen. Cross. Header by Maple is wide.
Something I've noticed this match is that the referees are really letting the players play. We're seeing a lot of physical action off the ball in the box, and not a ton of refereeing being done around that.
Yeah. Hands off or poor officiating? You decide.
Probably a combination of both.
Snooks.
Our referees, after all, are not paid.
Yorkis for Jeeves. That's a great ball for Noodle. The bar. Oh, Cairo thought they had the opener. They still might, but there's a major traffic jam.
Yeah,
And that's going to be intercepted.
That looked absolutely certain there from Noodle. Though, credit to Gunnarsson. She forced him out wide and put him in an awkward spot to take that shot. And
sometimes the keeper's best weapon is positioning. As we reach halftime, it is 0-0, but not for a lack of chances.
Yeah, Jeeves getting the only yellow card on the day. Really the only notable instance of referee, interaction. But other than that, both teams really just taking them where they can, but really not finding quality anywhere.
Yeah, I think that Noodle chance was probably the best chance either team has created thus far. Just a bit lacking on the finish. So I do believe we are going to get some substitutions.
Yeah, it should be Shion Okamoto in for Kevin De Bruyne, and Floppy McFlopface coming out for Mojo Rising, if I understand correctly. So changes in the midfield there for Catalunya.
Yeah, and one thing you do not want to see if you're the opposing team is that board coming up at halftime and Mojo Rising's numbers right there.
Yeah, impact sub Mojo Rising has been incredible for this squad so far.
Yep. The
As we
super sub
roll
role
into
alive and well. Also getting a change for Cairo. It is Willie Normason for Felix Arasov.
change at that right back position. So Mojo Rising will be marked by enormous, I think.
Fist for Kemoyatu. And Javier. Against Jeeves, who's on a yellow. Has to be careful.
Yeah, I was going to
Able to get
say,
that away.
you got to be careful. Catalunya love to overload the wings, and Jeeves on that yellow, another one will see him sent off. I think that's how the sport works, right?
Sounds about right. As Catalunya will maintain a little bit of possession here in the midfield. Kemoyatu. Gets and fist. Torres is lurking. Juliusson sending it long. Järvinen, who's been excellent on the ball against Normus. Järvinen for Rising. Rising! Oh, what a save by the Heretic.
Beautiful dive by the Heretic. Gets a finger to that and directs it wide. But there's Mojo Rising, like we said, super sub, almost with the immediate impact.
Yeah, great look and an even better save. Vinson's charging through. Anavier. Getting Jeeves, who's on the yellow. That's a great ball. And that's going to go wide.
Yeah, a oddly poor touch by Kemoyatu. He's normally been pretty lethal from that part of the pitch. Don't see them miss too many of that this season.
Maple. Oh, here's a chance. And that is saved by the Heretic. And that's going to be out for... Looks like they called a goal kick there. Juliusson for De Bruyne. Sent long Rising. Against Normus, the two substitutes. Debernia. Kamayatu. Maple. And Avier saved by the heretic, but nope, no flag was up. I thought the flag was going to be up for a second.
I think the heretic got his face to that, so make a Scott Sterling F save.
Doesn't matter how you save it, as long as you save it.
Yep. Same rules apply when you put the ball in the net as you do keeping it out.
Järvinen. And that's cleared by Oud. Feels like Järvinen's been the best player on the pitch today.
It's hard to single out any single Catalonian player who's been a catalyst for them. Anavier has been so crucial for them early on, and even in the last few matches has found his way to contribute. But Järvinen has, in my opinion, match over match, just been incredible to watch. When he's playing on that right-hand side, he's just so lethal cutting inside. When he's playing on that left-hand side, he's just so good playing that wide position.
Vincent sends that one forward, rising. Cross to Anavier. And that's going to be headed on target, but no problem for the heretic. Oh, sloppy! That's over the bar. What happened there?
That was a misplaced pass. I think it was from Snooks, and Rising just kind of picked that up.
Cairo with it. Feels like they've been bending, not breaking in this second half, has it, for Cairo?
Yeah, Catalunya has been sieging Cairo for the most part. Mojo Rising playing a big part of that offense, like we had mentioned.
Yep, here's another chance. Anavier. Swinging it over. Järvinen. Bernia. Not enough on that in the end for the heretic.
So I have a theory about this. I think Mojo Rising, when Catalunya play with Mojo Rising on the pitch, Mojo Rising himself is a fairly aggressive attacker of the ball, whereas they play with another different left winger. They're a little less aggressive. They're a little more likely to carry the ball out wide.
Here's Jeeves. Cairo coming forward. First time we've really seen that in the second half. Noodle. And was that a save or was that off the bar?
I think that was off the bar because there was a goal kick after. If not, that was offside. So I'm willing to give credit to the bar.
More disrespect to the equipment. Järvinen for Debernia. De Busquets. Ooh. He had a look and wasn't off by much.
Busquets looking for a goal of his own this match. Speaking of match, wow, 5 minutes gone now.
Yeah, wow. Do we have some late drama? I'm going to essentially go keeper to keeper. Fist wins it, and there's full time.
Oh Lord, I'm so sorry to everyone who bought into my hyping of this match. In my defense, it was pretty entertaining if you're a Catalunya fan.
Yeah, but if you're Catalunya, you do not appreciate the 2 dropped points to Hollywood, who now are 3 points clear at the top of the table.
Oh yeah, good point. That's gonna sting for them.
Yeah, it's not like they played badly. It's just they did not have the end product.
Well, they also ran into Elmas the Heretic on an 8.0.
Yeah, true.
So sometimes you
objectively true.
You run into a keeper that cannot be beat. And today that was Elmas the Heretic. As of late, that's been Elmas the Heretic a lot. He's been really, really good this season.
Yep, and for Cairo, that takes them to 8 points. So puts them provisionally 2 points above the drop zone. So that happened. So we get to our next game
for them.
It is Tokyo v Kaapstad from the Nintendo. Tokyo
Speaking of,
currently
sorry, go
Tokyo, the
ahead.
last team currently above the drop zone, 6 points, -5 goal difference. They're ahead of Sao Paulo for that 6th spot on goal difference. Kaapstad, currently bottom of the league, have yet to get a point. Have put together a decent cup run, though.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, speaking of safety, here's a matchup that has a 6-point swing to it. You mentioned it earlier, Tokyo and Kaapstad both in that relegation battle. So this is an important match for both sides. Important for Kaapstad, like you said, to get points on the season, and important for Tokyo, who look to put some distance between themselves and Kaapstad.
Yep. Kaapstad lost their last game 3-0 to Athênai. Tokyo 2-1 defeat against Catalunya. So they come out in a 4-2-3-1. And Kaapstad in what I can only call an asymmetric 4-2-2 kind of 2 with an attacking mid instead of 2 strikers.
4-2-2-1-1.
Yeah, but that seems like too many dashes.
That's fair. Could also be an asymmetric 4-4. It's asymmetric narrow 4-4-2.
In the words of Zenlos, it's an 11.
It is indeed an 11. Let's see if it's the right 11 for Kaapstad, though.
If they'll play it back to Hall, sent long.
Tokyo should present a challenge for them. Former league winners, though it seems like ages now. It wasn't that long ago that Tokyo were hoisting the SSL title.
Rupp into the box, trying to square that for Visser, but it's cleared. And here come Kaapstad. Nagatoro Maradona against Vercetti. Vercetti intercepts, and we'll reset with Berger. Nessie. Kaido. Very promising build up. Hogg. Shot. Easy in the end from Hall.
Yeah, disappointing shot selection there from Gary Hogg. He had all the time and really looked good. Look at it.
Nessie's going to win the corner.
I personally expect a little more because I love watching Gary Hogg play.
Sagi. That one's going to be headed away. Still with Tokyo, though. Visser. Vercetti. Aubuchon Touchette. Major traffic jam.
Kind of to Kaapstad's plan, right? That block in the midfield doing its job.
Yep. Nessie for Hayden. Back to Aubuchon Touchette. In for Hayden. Hall's going to claim that.
The rare goalie dive at the ball.
Yeah, he kind of needed to get to that too. Oh, that's a ball in for Kaido, and that's a header on target, but the flag was up anyway.
Good looking chance, though offside, yeah.
Yep, Tokyo are the cat playing with a mouse before it eats it. Is there going to be any eating going on?
Well, it
Camavinga.
doesn't seem like if they try to play through the midfield, though we've seen them have good chances over the top. Hayden able to challenge that offside trap. It's only a matter of time.
Sagi. Toastman for Aubuchon Touchette. Nessie. Cross corner. Sagi taking, and it's headed and saved by Hall. So let's do this corner thing again, only from the other side. And it is headed away by Camavinga. Sagi. Still Tokyo's ball. Vercetti. Aubuchon Touchette. Kaido. Nessie. Oh! Over the bar! Hall got a piece.
Indeed, got enough of it to push it over.
Hall has been excellent for Kaapstad today.
really coming into his own is Dexter Hall, moving from an outfield position into the goalkeeping position for Kaapstad this year. Oh, that's offside.
Yeah, Kaapstad find the back of the net, but it's offside. Unfortunate for a team that has scored just one goal so far. You really feel like if they can find one, that might be able to kickstart something.
Yeah, no, it certainly feels like a bit of a dam over in Kapstadt, and if I'm honest, they've got a really good young core. I'm waiting for that to burst. They're gonna find their way. Just need a little time.
Aubuchon Touchette for Hayden. Flag was up. Looked offside in real time. So thank you to the AR for confirming my suspicions. Gordon. Muller.
Should we have a conversation about the AI conspiring against our league?
Oh no. Is it that AI tech that they used at the World Cup or whatever?
No, just a general conversation.
Kaapstad playing with a little bit of fire, and they've given it away. Aubuchon Touchette. Nessie, headed away by Camavinga. And now that's sent long by Nagatoro Maradona, claimed by Vercetti. And now Rupp. Oh, that's a bit sloppy. And it might still come for Tokyo. Visser! Saved again by Hall.
Tokyo have had good chances this half, but I must say their shot selection has been poor.
Rupp at the byline. There's a sloppy touch. Zimmer. Hayden, that's a good ball for Visser. Hall with another fantastic save.
Dexter Hall having himself a half.
More like Dexter Hall of Fame, am I right?
A little too early for that. Only his rookie season in yet. But you know what? If he could have himself a Tony Ebola-like season and win himself an MVP, I do think he has a chance.
Aubuchon Touchette trying to play in Hayden. It was headed away by Camavinga. Kaapstad toying with it at the back. Krustis. Headed away by Toastman. Aubuchon Touchette. Visser flick on. Hogg! They've got one! Gary Hogg! Tokyo had their breakthrough.
I said it earlier this match, didn't I? I love watching Gary Hogg. That's the reason why.
Yeah, what a header there by Visser to find Hogg, and Hall just a statue there. Not much you can do about a shot that was placed that well.
It's 101 miles an hour flying at him. I don't think I would have wanted to get in front of that.
Yeah, and Kaapstad went on the offensive right away, but no dice in the end. Rupp on the near side. Takes it all the way to the byline. Plays it into the box. And that one is going to have a little bit too much under it and go out for a goal kick. Oh, there's a nice ball in for Hayden. And he was offside.
I will rescind my earlier compliment about Hayden being able to break that offside trap. Caught offside quite often today.
Nessie. Hog! That happened very quickly.
Straight out, though.
Soggy, Hog. Nessie. Hog. Looking for an open shot. That one's blocked, and then Kaido's header is also saved by Hall.
Yeah, from a
And
distance.
now a corner. It just keeps coming. Toastman. Aubuchon Touchette. Vercetti. Rupp. Hog. Ricchetti. Things have... I think Tokyo's trying to calm this down. It's getting a little hectic. Aubuchon Touchette, that one's headed away. Nessie. It gets to the byline, and it's knocked home. Rescind your rescinding. It's Caleb Hayden to make it 2-0.
Great goal by Hayden here. Even better pass by Yannick Visser. Dragged all the way down to the byline. Past Doug, really, and hooks a cross through two defenders.
Yeah, no chance really for Hall as Hayden goes to the far post.
Yeah, I wanted to say that was a tap in, but more like a half volley from Hayden.
And that's going to be out for a throw. I think Kaapstad are just praying halftime comes sooner rather than later.
Yeah, no, if I'm Kaapstad's coach, I'm looking at the clock too. Come on, come on, come on.
Messi against Zimmer.
Back to the locker room to regroup, really.
Mm-hmm. Toastman. Aubuchon Touchette will play it back. Ricchetti. Visser. Still Visser. Nope. Nope.
I have a theory
I am wide.
about what we're seeing. I'll save it to halftime because we're almost there.
Doug for Nagatoro Maradona. Turns past Rupp, gets a shot away. It's blocked by Vercetti. And now it is halftime. Tokyo 2-0 in front. And wow, a lot of action. Most of it one-way traffic.
That stuff shot from Nagatoro Maradona is the only shot from Kaapstad in the entirety of that half.
Yeah, it's been pretty relentless from Tokyo.
Yeah, and as I mentioned, as I was saying, I think the reason for that being is the way Kaapstad are set up is they're in this sort of central block formation. You mentioned those four midfielders that are holding up, clogging up that midfield, right? And Tokyo don't mind playing wide, which is why Kaapstad are kind of struggling here.
Yeah, they're just getting overloaded.
Yeah, they don't have enough support out wide. They don't have enough press up top because they have so many midfielders, right? So they're finding it hard to get the ball back in the opposition half, which means the only way they can recover it is after it gets to Dexter Hall.
Yeah, and I mean we've especially been seeing like the Tokyo fullbacks Rupp and Nessie just going absolutely wild on the flanks.
Like, look at that. Rupp in so much space, they just switch the play to him, and he can run up half the field. Even Ness
That
getting
one
in on the
is...
action.
Yeah, that one's over the bar. Aubuchon Touchette will reset with the defense. Is that wide? And that's going to be out for a corner. Sagi. Headed away by Camavinga. Only as far as Aubuchon Touchette. But the flag is up there.
So I didn't say, but I should say, no changes from either side this game.
Oh, sloppy giveaway at the back! And Hall with a great save there. Had to react really quickly.
Hayden placed that shot, but didn't quite put enough power into it. Got it where he wanted to, but Hall was just quick enough to get there before it went in.
And that one is going to be cleared out for a throw. Aubuchon Touchette. Name I feel like we've been saying a lot today, and Hall makes a pretty routine save there. That shot had pace, but not placement. Cairo. Toastman. Vercetti. Rupp. Nessie against Krustis to the byline. Cross and Visser's header. Routine in the end for Hall.
Interesting technique by Nesta. She runs outside the pitch.
What is it with Japanese players and curious moves to the byline? That one goal he had at the World Cup that some might argue was out of play, but wasn't.
What was that from Kaapstad?
Answers on a postcard. And that's going to be wide. Playing with it at the back. Hall will send it long. Maybe intercepted by Nessie. Crosses in, and it's knocked home by Hayden. He's rolling. He's Hayden. It's 3-0 to Tokyo.
Second goal of the game and second goal of the season for Hayden. And who else set him up but Linnea Nessie? She's been doing it all this match. I said it earlier. She has the entirety of that side of that pitch to herself. She dribbled all the way up to the midfield, just hooked across it to Hayden.
Yeah, just an excellent ball in, and like you said, it's been the dominance on the flanks. It's done a lot of work for Tokyo. Nessie intercepts that, resets with Toastman. Aubuchon Touchette. For Chetty. Rupp. This is nice. In the end, claimed by Hall. Hall will clear that one, but it's intercepted. It's Nessie again. They just cannot contain Nessie.
That should be offside,
tricky back hit. Yeah, offside, but I don't want to take away that back heel.
It was cheeky at best. In a dangerous spot, too.
Aubuchon Touchette. That one's played in. And Hall denies that one. That came together very quickly. Corner. No dice.
We're seeing a lot of these long passes connect for Tokyo.
Yeah, you get the feeling Kaapstad's just running out of gas because they've had to bend, not break.
The shorter stuff in the midfield isn't quite working for them, but whenever they choose to go over the top of the midfield defenders, it gets a little ugly.
Toastman. Aubuchon Touchette switches the field. Visser. That's a nice overlap from Rupp.
It's a 3-on-1, by the way. Oh, Visser offside.
Yep.
No, that's Rupp who's offside. It
was a nice build-up, but mistimed run. Ocavato playing it back to Hall.
I mean, if I'm Kaapstad, what I take away from this is that they have a functioning offside trap. What I feel like, though, is their offside trap just sits a little too deep in their zone, which means every time they miss, he's clean on through on net.
Tokyo coming forward again. And that's going to be a corner. That's headed away at the back post by Camavinga. Visser will reset a little bit. Aubuchon Touchette. And that shot is high. Aubuchon Touchette has been just absolutely running the show in central midfield today for Tokyo.
On a roaming playmaker role, so not too surprising to find him a little bit of everywhere. He's doing his fair share of roaming.
And certainly making those plays. Ambitious look. Hall makes the save. And that's going to be cleared for a corner.
Despite conceding 3, Dexter Hall has been incredible still throughout this match.
That's an offside, but I thought I saw someone go down. Very
Yeah, no, I
theatrical.
think that was a penalty saved by an offside from Nishagi. He's gonna feel a little silly about that. Otherwise, that would be probably 4 if Soderbergh could get converted.
I don't think Soderbergh's out there.
Actually, you're correct. So they might have actually scored on the penalty. Just, I'm sorry. No, I'm not, but
we get into the final 15 minutes of this one. Hall, that's intercepted. Nessie crosses in, and that is saved by Hall. Again.
so something I haven't quite seen is I don't know if we have the penalty set to allow someone on a brace to take it.
Hayden's offside there.
Because Hayden is on a brace.
Yeah. Is that 15 saves I see from Hall? I thought I saw
Yeah.
18 shots on target, then minus the
Yeah.
3 goals. Hashtag
I,
math.
I think Tokyo have somewhere like 21 or 27 shots in total.
Absolutely outrageous.
Yeah, they've been running the Kaapstad defense ragged.
Another chance for Tokyo to test Hall. Came off his line, and it's out for a goal kick.
Yeah, I think Tokyo up to 30 shots in total now.
Lil John would be proud of this. Here's Nessie. Nessie.
Really putting an age out there, hey?
Offside. What?
Really putting an age out there, eh?
Norris sending it long. Obashan Touchette. That's a great ball to switch the field of play. And a nice overlap from Rupp. It's sent over to Nessie. They just go back and forth and back and forth. And Nessie's cross. And that's cleared.
I have no idea how that stayed in play. But a little bit of ping pong there.
Telekinesis. Listen, we're in the Nintendo. We can get help from the Pokemon, the Psychic type Pokemon.
Well, the way Tokyo have been playing it, they might as well be communicating telepathically. They've been so good on their passing, just able to connect with, I think, 90% plus, which is always the golden standard.
Hog. Here come Kaapstad. Krustis intercepted by Obashan Touchette. Oh, here's a ball
He's
in.
offside.
I think that was offside, and it was.
I will say, if he wasn't offside, he got hauled down. So another penalty escape from Kaapstad due to an offside from Tokyo.
Oh, that's a great ball in, and that's just wide. I think Hall got a piece, and it is out for a corner. So Hall did, in fact, get a piece. Another save for Dexter Hall. Visser to the byline. That cross is deflected. That cross is blocked. 89th minute now. Nessie sending it long. Obashan Touchette. Oh, that's a nice ball in. That's a shot that's over the bar. My brain did the dial-up noise there for a second. To get into the final stoppage time.
Just a minute left on the match. A little bit of mercy for Kaapstad from the refs today. Doesn't look like Tokyo will be giving any, though.
Another corner. Headed away at the near post. Overshawn Touchette. And we got an injury. I mean, we're adding injury to insult for Kaapstad there.
Yeah, nope. That is Nagatoro Maradona, whom is injured. There's only really 1 minute left of play. Interesting to see who will come in here. And it looks like it is Tim E to deliver pizza ball who'll be coming into the attacking midfield position for the last 15-20 seconds.
You cannot see it because we do not have cameras, but I'm doing the Italian hand gesture behind the mic. Overshawn Touchette, that's gonna be headed away by Doug. Nessie against Krustis. Plays it back for Overshawn Touchette. I think the ref was being merciful there.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those
Another
today.
Listen, Kaapstad have spirit.
What this referee doesn't have is a gauge on time. Nearly 2 minutes
That
over
makes two
there.
of us. And that is full time. Tokyo 3, Kaapstad 0.
Kaapstad
And it
unable
could have been
to.
worse if not for Dexter Hall.
Yeah, 16 saves on the day, but Kaapstad were unable to generate a single shot outside that first half opportunity by Nagato Maradona.
I do not know South Africa's local cuisine, but whatever it is, Dexter Hall's teammates owe him a dinner of it, like a
Yeah,
big platter of that.
8.6 from Dexter Hall on a losing side, conceding 3. That's just incredible. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yep, and for
Really played
Tokyo,
his heart out.
That'll provisionally move them up to 5th as they leapfrog Cairo, who drew their match. Kaapstad remain bottom and without a point. Tokyo now trailing Athênai for 4th on goal difference.
Yeah, and
As
this
we
is
get
the
into
match Tokyo kind of needed, right? They needed to bounce
Mhm.
back, and this is really going to help them, I hope, find the rest of their season.
Speaking of teams that need to bounce back, our final match of the day, Sao Paulo, currently in the drop zone, taking on Athênai, who are currently ahead of Tokyo again on goal difference.
Yeah, and into the match we go. I believe there it is. We're going to see formations. Nope, never mind. Sim hates me.
SMH.
But I can confirm Sao Paulo playing in a 3-4-3 with their 3 strikers.
On Shaw, cross, headed clear. Yeah, and Sao Paulo hoping to bounce back. Ooh, tactical foul there. Kind of surprised there was no yellow in that. Looked like a textbook tactical foul, and that's a textbook finish from Owen 44.
Yeah, you mentioned bouncing back. There's a man who can certainly use a little of that for his season. 44 really kind of struggling to find the net this year, but that is, like you said, textbook from Owen 44.
Yeah, within the first minute, Athênai in front, and it's the last thing Sao Paulo needed. Their last match day, they got Hollywooded. And to start their next match off by conceding in the first minute is what we in the business call not ideal.
Yeah, Sam Siege on a yellow right away to 2nd minute there. really kind of losing his head, it seems. And that's going to be dangerous. There's 44 picks on him there.
0-44 showed up to play, and here's Sao Paulo. That is an absolutely terrifying proposition. Especially for a team that has struggled at the back this season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're playing with 3 center backs, and it's only 0-44 up top. So they should at all times be double marking him. But 44 proving you need a third guy there. Otherwise, you're going to lose him.
And that's a header over the bar. Sao Paulo's first real look of this match.
I do expect them to get a couple more opportunities this game. Those 3 strikers up top make them really, really well versed at that counter attack, able to convert those long balls into opportunities.
Turnover at the back. Labovic plays it back to Ramirez. Oh, here's an open shot, and it's an easy finish from Zinedine Gintonic. You can't give him that much time and space, and Athênai have doubled their lead.
Gintonic, the midfield wizard. I normally love seeing him take those long shots, but this one was just so well timed. Very, very patient with the ball there. You can see Adam Rage expected him to go far side, and he's shocked when he tucks it in short, freezes him completely, and that's a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, what a touch by Gintonic to get it on to the opposite foot. Take that shot as we've got a corner. And that is going to be headed into the waiting hands of Rage. He'll send it long. Intercepted. Athênai really been good at getting forward quickly in this one. Labovic against Anshaw. Cross. Ball felt loose, and it's going to be cleared by, I believe that was Inclon? Desenvit's throw in. Imbrimovic, who is nursing a knock. That's a nice ball to the front 3, but that shot is pretty poor in the end.
One of 3 shots Sao Paulo have had this half so far, despite their 52% possession. I think as we roll into halftime, the emphasis will be on telling them just to get that ball up to those forwards more often, get them more chances.
Yeah, Athênai 2-0 in front, and they look very good value for it.
I didn't quite get a chance to talk about the Athênai formation. They are in a 4-3-3 DM wide with that one defensive midfielder and those wide wingers. So look for them to sit back after this. I think that they are going to be comfortable with that lead, so I don't think that they're going to be too aggressive moving forward.
Yeah, Sao Paulo needing to get back into this one, and we have no changes at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see a change in that backline for Sao Paulo. I don't think they have anyone to change in that backline, if I'm honest. So they're kind of stuck with what they have. Sam Huge, one of the more talented defenders in that backline, being on a yellow card does make me a bit nervy. You saw a 44 pick on him earlier.
There's a shot that's blocked. Now Imbrimovic nursing a knock. Ooh, was that a back heel I see for Thesenvitz? Still Thesenvitz, and Anderson's gonna make the easy save there.
We say easy, but we've seen several keepers concede on that side, short side, in fact, today alone.
You're not wrong.
So maybe it's Anderson making the impossible look easy. No, I'm teasing. It seems like it's been some fairly poor goalkeeper play versus some stellar performances that we've seen from single-sided keepers.
Oh,
I
here's a
say.
chance. And that is wide by Coffee Biscuit. This free kick is going to be headed away at the back post by Siege. Once again on a yellow against Lockyer. Joker. That's a nice ball. Fisher. That's a great challenge by Thessenvitz. And here we go the other way. Imbrimovic. Loose touch. Get into the final 25 minutes or so. Athênai very happy just to chill on this lead.
Yeah, they're giving up the ball a lot. It looks like Sao Paulo maintaining 57% possession. Sorry.
Yep, and that shot, no real threat to Yannick Anderson. I believe that was Thessenvitz.
That will definitely.
And we got another
count.
injury.
Oh boy!
And it is Imbrimovic who was playing hurt. So.
Well, it will be Cadbury Wellington to come in and replace him, as he is the striker substitute for Sao Paulo. Something important to have when you run 3 strikers.
Siege for Thessenvitz against Fisher. Thessenvitz back for Siege. Sending a long biscuit, puts it just over the bar.
Biscuit's had a
really
couple
nice
good
chance.
looks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'll, as time runs down here, I think he'll feel like he could have done more if they don't get anything here.
Gintonic's going to send that one long. And Rage will play to Mayhem. Sao Paulo retaining a little bit of possession. Here's Thessenvitz. Header! Was that off the bar from Newman?
No, I think that was off of Anderson's hands and a little bit wide, if not over.
Thought I saw it hit the bar partially.
May have glanced it. Not quite sure if I'm honest.
Throw in for Athênai.
Yeah, that's not what Sao Paulo need right now.
And for Athênai, this will provisionally leapfrog London into 3rd place. For table purposes, as Labovic puts that one over, which
that'll be a
they'll mind that.
They are familiar with. I think they're a 3rd place runner up 2 seasons in a row.
Mayhem. The final whistle blows. Athênai 2, Sao Paulo 0. Sao Paulo had some chances.
They played well. 59% possession, 12 shots, 4 on target. Just a bad day in front of the net, it looks like, for their strikers. Ibrimovic, the only one really playing well before coming out of the game on a knock.
Yeah, I feel like Sao Paulo was probably the better team in the second half, but they just couldn't capitalize on their opportunities. And Athênai, they take the lead in the first minute, and they hold on for the next 89.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of what I expected them to do. They are a big fan of that defensive football, and they're really good at it. So not too surprising for me to see them sit on the lead like that. For lovers of attacking football, though, a little bit disappointing to see them not bring it all out. That, like, we know Owen 44 can, but hey, a win's a win.
All right, as we take a look at the table, as we reach the official halfway point of this season, it's flying by. Hollywood extending their lead atop the table to 3 points thanks to Catalunya's draw. Athênai leaping London for 3rd, and Tokyo leaping Cairo for 6th. Sao Paulo and Kaapstad remain in the drop zone.
Yeah, it's only 2 points separating Sao Paulo and Cairo, so it'll be well, that point for Cairo is really important. So we'll see if it matters at the end of the season. Every point did count last year, so could very well matter this year too.
Yep. Any thoughts before we get out of here on this match day?
As disappointing as the draw was with Catalunya and Cairo, still probably my favorite match of the day.
Yeah, it was probably the most even.
Yeah, really good football from both sides.
Yep, but that will do it for today's action. If you've been sticking with us, thank you very much. I have been Val, and I have been joined by.
It's TVC.
You have a good night, everybody.